Hello everybody, it's Jen, Scrapbena Creations. Welcome back to another design team project for Not2Shabby. Today I am making a holiday card using the newest release from Not2Shabby. This is called You're So Tweet. It's absolutely adorable with a bunch of bird and owl images. There's some flourishes and a branch and a birdhouse and some great sentiments, and I thought that I could try my hand at making these little branches into a wreath. I thought this would make a really great Christmas card or holiday card, and I just wanted to show you how you can stretch your stamps even when you don't have holiday cards but you want to make a holiday themed card. So this card, although it looks very clean and simple and easy to create, took me half a day because I ended up having to make 3 of them, forgetting to turn on the camera twice after coloring the images. So you'll see things get kind of mixed up here a little bit. Well, you probably can't even tell once we get the coloring done, but I'm just going ahead here. I stamped out the bow first at the bottom of what is going to be the wreath because I wanted that to be in the forefront. I'm going ahead and I am masking the branches. So I masked the little bow before I stamped the branches to either side. And now I am laying down the top part of the wreath here. And you'll notice the masking paper isn't cut out perfectly. I knew that I only needed it to be masked at the bottom of the left and right little flourish. I don't know if flourish is the right words. Greenery, I guess, is what I should actually be saying. And then at the top. So once I had all my little branches stamped out here, I was able to go ahead and put the birdhouse in the middle. So I was using Simon Says Stamp masking paper, and I am stamping this onto some Spectrum Noir premium cardstock because I'm going to be Copic coloring these images, and this was super simple to color up. So for the largest little greenery sprigs here, I'm using an olivey green color combination. I thought this would be great for Christmas. So I did YG99, YG97, and YG95. Now, the second and third time I colored this image, I only used 2 colors and it looked just as great. I used the YG99 and the YG95. They're such tiny spots, you really don't need to do a 3-color blend, but you can if you want to. So once I get these colored up here, I'm going to do the smaller little leaves in a different green color combination. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to do a 2-color blend right away for that one. So they were so tiny, I knew right offhand that I could get away with just the 2. And I'm using G46 and G43. So this will just give a little bit more of a brighter kind of evergreen color, just to have some variation in the wreath itself. So with the leaves, I started off with the darkest color and then went from there to the mid-tone for the 3-color blend, and then to the highlight. For the little berries on our sprigs here, I'm just using R39. This is going to be the darkest marker that I use for my red color combination. The mid-tone I'm using is R29, and then my highlight color is the R24. So I'm going to color up the little bow and the heart on our birdhouse here using this color combination. This is one of my favorite color combinations for a 3-color blend for the holiday season. It's really nice and bright, but that R39 just gives a really nice dark shadow, so there's some contrast within the images. Once I get that colored up, I'm going to move on to the birdhouse now. Kind of pretend I'm not using this E51. It was way too light. I was just kind of playing around with this color combination, and I don't end up bringing that color back. So really, I think the 3-color combination is best. I use E25 for the darkest, E35 for the mid-tone, and then E53 for my lightest color. That E53 is even a little bit too light, but I do make it work. I'm going to come in with the E35 and then eventually the E25, and I'm just going to make some lines on my birdhouse to kind of make it look like it's actually cut out of wood. I thought that this would go along with the winter type theme that I was going for with this card. For the top of the birdhouse, I'm going to go with a darker brown. So my darkest color is E29, and I'm laying that down first, blending that out with my midtone, which is the E27, and then blending that all out with the E25. I felt like this needed to be darkened up a little bit with those lines, so I went ahead and brought the E30, was it the E35? I think, back to do that. Now, this was a little bit of an afterthought, and on the second and third cards that I made, I ended up doing this outlining and coloring in with this blue marker. This is the B000. I did this first. So the lower the number on a Copic marker, the more blending solution it has in it, which means it will kind of bleed and drag any other colors if you touch it. And that did happen a little bit here with the reds. So once I kind of messed this up the first time by not hitting record, I learned my lesson and I did this first. So I just basically went around the outer circle, just tracing all of the images, and then for the inner part of the wreath, I went ahead and colored that in solid with that marker. And I'm just using my blender pen now just to blend that out and make it look a little bit softer. But I thought the blue gave it a little bit of a highlight, and I thought it went with a winter theme, just kind of making it look more like a cold winter's day. So now that I have the coloring done, here is the third coloring and stamping that I did with this stamp. I went ahead and cut that rectangle out with a wonky stitched die. That's from MFT. And now I'm using the Winter Village stamp set by Fawn for the greeting. And my greeting will say, "Holiday greetings from our home to yours." Now, the stamp set comes with the "From our home to yours" in one line. I did cut my stamp. I'm not afraid to cut my stamps if it means I'm going to use them more and they're easier to use. And you can just snug them right back up if you want to use it in a horizontal line. So just went ahead and stamped that out using my Versafine Onyx Black, not Onyx, yes, Onyx, Versafine, yes, Onyx, no, why can't I think of what that ink is called? Versafine Nocturne ink, which is my absolute favorite right now. Went ahead and added that to a 4 1/4 by 5 1/2 A2 size card base that I just cut out with some red cardstock that I had in my stash. Added some white gel detailing, oh my goodness, to the images just to make them pop. And now I'm using the Nuvo. This is the Fresh Snowfall. It's almost like the Nuvo Morning Dew, but it has glitter in it and it's a lot more thicker. So it's great to add some Snowfall, which I did to the top of the birdhouse and the bows. And there's the card for today. So I hope you enjoyed a little Christmas in July. Jamie is having a challenge over on the Facebook group. I'll leave the information below. You can win a gift certificate to the Not2Shabby Shop. And you can use my coupon code JEN10, that's Jen with 2 N's, to save 10% off your purchase. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a great day. Bye.